Hey, and good mornings. 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. We are live, and every day new stuff happens and new days. So I want to share a learning from last night. Did my first in-person presentation in probably 2 years since the what happened. I don't mention it because I don't want to be hit by all the censors. But we all know what happened about 2 years ago and where we're at today. So it was the first time out there. It was great. It was the IIBA Philadelphia presenting my $1 million team presentation. So it was really good, great interaction. So I'm going to talk about that today and getting prepared and being back in person. So it's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And here we talk about Scrum and Agile in a practical and tactical way. Is this so much Scrum and Agile? Maybe not. But I figured I'd share some of the learnings that I had last night. That's a very Agile. And so you can bring value to the customer, not crazy hours to get that value to the customer. Get them to family and friends and have a little fun along the way. And I will say getting out in person was very fun last night. I enjoyed it. And it was nice. It was definitely different from interacting on the in virtual world here. Very different having people and actually seeing people and meeting people. A couple little things I'll just share. A couple things. One, I reminded everyone just to make it up in the audience, like a couple things when you present, because maybe you forgot. Do not carry a water bottle. Don't jiggle your keys in your pocket. Those are the kind of things that I remember from when I was presenting that you worry about. And when you do this virtual things, you don't usually do that. So it's not an issue. But when you're standing in front of an audience with microphones and all that, and you're videotaping yourself, you go, oh, yeah, that was bad. That was annoying. Why did I do that? So it's little things like that that flash back from doing it, but getting back and doing it, you remember that stuff. And I shared that with people in the audience because for them too, they may have not presented in a while also or been up in front of stage. So wanted to share those little things that come back and say, yeah, just remember, don't be holding water bottles, don't be jiggling your keys, basic presentation stuff that we've kind of lost that art form because a lot of people haven't been meeting in person. Another thing in that is that every place you go is different, where you got your setup, you do your thing. Like I come here and do this every day. It's all set up. When you go to a different place, different situation, it's different. You have to be prepared for all kinds of things. Like I did record it. I tried to record it. I screwed up my recording and it has an echo. So I have to see if I can't filter out the echo or borrow their recording from the activity or share it or something. So I will reach out with them on that. But I wouldn't know these things unless I went out and did it. I don't think I could have. Maybe I could practice it more. But when I didn't know how the chamber was going to work, the room, because the room had speakers and microphones, all that glorious stuff for doing those group presentations and how that sound was going to come through the system. So I would never know. But by doing so, I learned my boundaries and what the boundaries of software and what software works. And I have to experiment more. It just reminds me to try different scenarios. So if you see me over the weekend, go live a few times and do a couple things. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So you gotta figure that out. I got to figure out the right settings, how to make it work if I'm in that environment, and how to make it all sound well. So I think I have an idea on how to test it, how to figure out how to set up the configurations, but I would never have known it until I'd done it. I even bought an extra camera. So we'll see. Tried plugging multiple cameras into my my laptop at the same time. So get out there, go learn some stuff. It's good practice and just be prepared for all kinds of situations when you do this hybrid presentation out there, when you're live and online at the same time. And it was a good thing. I met some people I haven't seen for years. I met some people that I had coached years ago. God, it'd be years ago right now. And quite a few. And one person, she actually said she was one of the product owners I coached. She's like, I still apply that Agile stuff to what we're doing to today. So I'm like, you know what, as a coach, if you're telling me you're applying stuff that you learned as I was coaching you years later, that's a thumbs up success for myself. I'll take that any day. So it was good seeing people that I haven't seen, and checked in with some people that I've met through in your careers that you cross paths all the time. So it's always good to have those interactions. Some people I haven't seen in a while. So it was fun. And I wanted to share that with you. And I want to share you some of the learnings on that. Prepping. Um, you never know how it's going to go. Do your best. It is what it is, and just enjoy the environment. Um, so it was definitely, it was like flashbacks to actually being in person working. And I can talk about in person working too, because I went into the office, and yeah, everything I thought was about is true. Um, but it was good. So I wanted to share that with you from a get out there, go do it, mix it up a little bit. Might have to do some practice run, some theories, but until you're actually back in those scenarios, it's very hard to figure out what you need to do. And that's why in Agile, especially in Scrum, and you read that book, The Sprint, getting it out in the customer into reality will adjust what you have to do and how you do it to deliver better product in the future and be more efficient to delivering that to your customer. So it does relate to that. I just want to give that short one. It was the IIBA. If I get the presentation, I'll share that with you. And don't forget the Agile Online Summit, which is online, will be coming up in early November, November 2nd through the 4th. It's a free thing. Please feel free to, if you can attend it, go. If you want to keep the recordings, I don't know how long they're going to have the recordings for, but if you want to have them forever, you have to pay money. But if you just want to attend and jump on a couple of things, you can do that too. And that starts in November 2nd, which is about 2 weeks from now. So I want to say happy Scrumming. My Phils did not win yesterday, so I was kind of bummed on that. But, it is what it is. So I want to wish you a happy day, great day, enjoy, and we'll see you tomorrow. Is Friday, right? Yeah, Friday, Fortune Cookie Friday. We have to do something fun. All right, take care. Bye. See you, everybody.